Hi, good morning. I'm Robbie Melton. I'm the Director of Entrepreneur Innovation at TEDCO. And this morning, I'm going to talk about what kind of entrepreneur are you. I've been working with entrepreneurs since the mid-1990s, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. And Clarence, you were a great lead-in to my presentation, so I'm glad like minds think alike. So what I've heard over the years is that entrepreneurs are either born or they're made. So there's a lot of research going on, checking out DNA and genes to see if there's something in an entrepreneur that's really genetic. And then other people believe that entrepreneurs can actually be taught. And as Clarence said, there's certain traits about entrepreneurs. They're passionate about their work, they listen, they're risk takers, they're willing to jump through hoops, they understand the money, which is really critical, and they're also listeners and conversationalists. They can get their story across. So over the years that I've been working with entrepreneurs, I've developed a few types of entrepreneurs that I thought you might be interested in. And these are, again, from my experience. The first is the tinkerer, and some of you may recognize the tinkerer. They're the ones that have 4 or 5 different projects going on. None of them are related, but they're just like getting it and improving it, and they're really never going to get to market as they think. So I say quirky.com. If you have a product that you're really not going to get to market, use Quirky. If you guys haven't been on Quirky, you too can make money off of Quirky. It's just a fabulous website to get new products out on the market. Now, there's also the Lifestyler, and these are great companies, and people should not discount the Lifestyler because they're what makes this country work. They want to have a company, and I'm talking also about technology companies, not just service companies, that really want to incorporate a nice lifestyle with their business. Some of them make really good money. Others are just happy living a modest lifestyle, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're great entrepreneurs as well, so we want to embrace them. I like the athlete. This is the athlete. These are the ones that the venture capitalists and the angel investors like because they're going to go for the goal. They can see the end point. They know the gain. They're going for the Super Bowl. So they're out there, they've got a plan, they've got a strategy, they work with a team, they have people to back them up, to block them, to coach them. So these are the guys that are really going to make it big, and those are the ones that we investors like to see. And they just keep going. And then there's the suicide entrepreneur. I tell you, I have so many great companies that I've worked with that they are their own worst enemy. And it's really a shame because there are some people out there that could be making lots of money, but they shoot themselves in the foot. First, they love their technology so much that they can't let it go. They keep developing it and refining it, and if we just add this feature or that feature, yeah, this is just going to be the greatest thing, and they never get out. They're also suspicious. So if you talk to them, they're like, I can't tell you a thing about my technology because you're going to steal it. Well, we wouldn't be in business today if we were out stealing people's idea, but they're just not trusting. And then there's the people who don't listen. So if 5 different people are telling you something about your business, you really need to listen to it. They had one company that got to meet all these great entrepreneurs. They didn't want to listen to any advice, and he's not even commercializing. And then there are those who don't do any customer validation. They don't even check out their product with the end user. Do they need it? So they build this thing, and then nobody buys it because it's not what they want. The other problem is when entrepreneurs are insular. It's a family business, and nothing's wrong with family businesses, but it can get ugly. So if the mother-in-law gets in the way, or the father gets in the way, or the uncles are investing, and you're going to implode, and it just gets ugly, there's also focus. So some of them are doing this project, that project, or they're running after this money, or they're running after a grant that really doesn't match up what they're trying to do, and they got so many balls in the air, and they're just kind of running around in circles. And then this poor entrepreneur didn't understand his market. He didn't understand who he was selling to, what the market was about. So unfortunately, their company tanks because they just don't know who they're supposed to really be selling their product to. So for entrepreneurial success, you've all heard this before, good business plan or strategy, good management team, large markets, platform technology. They listen and seek advice. They're proactive. That's really critical. And they know how to create buzz for their company. So go forth and innovate.